Beyond the Badge is brought to you by the Edina Crime Prevention Fund.
Earlier this year I started working our auto thefts. We've seen a rise in them over the last year or two. In July we applied and got approved and started a grant. So I'm officially what's called our auto theft investigator. So any case in our city, whether it be a burglary or a theft or anything of that nature that originates or stems in auto theft, I get assigned that case. The ultimate goal is to form a larger network of detectives or investigators from all over the state, so we can hone in on groups that are affecting us or hitting us pretty hard, and hopefully deter that from happening in our community. A while ago we used to see cars you could start with a screwdriver, and with newer cars that's not the case anymore. So the biggest thing that we're seeing now is people are leaving their keys either in unlocked vehicles, they'll leave their garage door open, or they'll leave their keys in a readily accessible spot. So the reason we're seeing an increase of auto thefts is typically when people go to commit a crime now, they think, why would I do this in my own car when I can go steal a car that has no relation or trace back to me? So 50% of the time actually, stolen cars are being used to commit other crimes. So one case in particular, we had a vehicle that was stolen by a group of juveniles earlier this year. Later that evening after the car was stolen, they committed a first-degree burglary in Edina. Later on that night, they went to St. Louis Park, committed theft from autos, so they stole from cars that were parked out on the road or in parking lots. And then they continued to escalate their behavior and went into Minneapolis and started committing armed robberies of people. So in this case, they found people that were walking alone in Minneapolis, and they took them against their will and held a gun to them and forced them to unlock their cell phone, disable their iCloud so they could reset it, and then kick the people out. They were all armed with handguns, even though they were juveniles. In every single case that we've had so far since July 1st, the car's been taken with keys. The vast majority of them have been left unlocked in driveways or out on the street with the keys and the cup holder, or at times people will leave the valet key inside the car. And with the evolution of technology with push to start, people may not remember that they have to put the key in the ignition to start it, and if it's anywhere in the vehicle, all someone has to do is step on the brake and push the start button. There were cases where there were unlocked cars in the driveway and they opened the overhead garage door and went inside the house and grabbed keys from the kitchen, front entryway, but the most popular way has been people leaving their vehicles unlocked with the keys inside of them. The number one tip I have is we need to remember to lock our cars, and we need to take our keys with us. If you purchase a new car, a lot of them have valet keys that may be left in a cup holder inside the glove box or center console. We need to make sure that when we have new cars, we're taking a once over and looking at that. And it's as easy as, if you don't think your keys are with you, get in your car, and if you can start your car, there's a key in there somewhere. So we need to make sure to lock our cars, take our keys with us, and then it may be a pain to do, but if we park in our driveway, you may have to take your garage door openers with you, just because people are looking for that opportunity to get more. And if they can get inside your car and pop the garage door in the middle of the night, they're probably going to do that. It's preventable, and I think if everyone does this, and if you notice someone in your family that isn't doing it, remind them about it. So continue to educate people when you can, and help make my job easier too.